Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready? So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Ready? On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 32-yard line.
Captain, bombers.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Makai Blackman there for the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On the return is Tucker. Oh, looks like he was in a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
On the tackle. A 6-yard
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll drop the throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the double. Let's go. Let's go.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ready.
And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here's Hill. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's got his man. It's Hill. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Broncos.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
26 more yards.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He'll get this off to Hill. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Nick's gonna keep it on the zone read. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Yards on the play.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
Motion man is Hyatt. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown Broncos.
Wait, think back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This one intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
On the return, here comes Tucker. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready? Yep.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. He'll work his way forward for the 3 yards. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
At the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. From the 23, here's second and 6.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll find 50 out of the backfield. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tag! Cougar 19! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! No!
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
gain of 11 on that one. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Panther 60. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking 18. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's another
15 more on that connection.
Down.
They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
Line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
8 yards.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready up.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Ready.
He pulls it in around the 5. He's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Back. Bronco 80. Ready.
Genty. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
Leads to
We'll return to Las
goal
Vegas
at
after
the
this.
Broncos' 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
One more time with Genty. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This about as short as you can get. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Hill. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Throwing is Nix. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. And left side, it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
1st down.
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll throw. It's Nix. Quick hitting slant there. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Motion man is Hyatt. On 2nd down, it's Nix. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
1st down.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. That his second touchdown tonight. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
21, Raiders 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Tucker. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break! Come on, set! Hawk 70, ready!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. In trouble, and down he goes. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 18.
One final throw before the break. That's caught left side by Bowers. That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and 3rd down coming up.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, here's Mims.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All run play. This is Hill. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
A gain of 26 more
That
yards.
one good for 26 yards.
Broncos.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, his defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in by Nix. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Extra point try, 4th
On
time.
for the point after.
He knocks it through. And the Broncos stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, go!
They'll run with Genty. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Genty, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Get it!
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
10 at the 21-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time.
Incomplete.
And that'll set up 4th down.
Porter on the coverage.
His kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Raiders 3.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready.
A run. Genty. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
And a Raider first down.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Come on. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 2nd and 2.
19 tight. 19, go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go. 60 back.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hawk 70.
They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up third down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Ready? 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raider first down.
Las Vegas.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Go.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. Third down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Cougar Knight, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 79 Bronco.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Set up. 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8.
Set. Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver.
It's now third down,
and it'll be third down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Hicks, now to throw it here on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
These will be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
A gain of 18.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll throw. It's Nix. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 33.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 33 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
Here's
3.
second and 3 to go.
24-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll get this off to Hill. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Broncos.
In motion comes Andrews. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Mekhi Blackman there from his corner spot. He came in on the rush, and he records the sack.
Second down.
Mims sent in motion here. Now, a second down throw for Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown Denver. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
The kick is good.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. Here we go.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll run here with Akers. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check out.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Vegas.